In this video, we're going to talk about what is a periodontist and what do they do. And this is a longer post on my blog. If you want to come and read it, you can. I'll put a link underneath this video that you can follow it at the end of the video. So some key points. What is a periodontist? A periodontist is a dentist who has additional training and specializes in the health and disease of gum tissue. So consequently, I don't know if you know, but gum disease is a huge problem. And all you have to do is go to a periodontist office and check out their lobby, and you'll see how many people are in there, and then you'll start to understand. Gum disease is something that afflicts, many dental professionals say 75% or 3 out of every 4 people. And if you think about that statistic a little bit, you have to realize that if 3 out of 4 people really have gum disease, most people don't realize they have it. Because you don't hear people walking around going, "Oh, I've got gum disease." It just doesn't happen because people don't know. And typically, what happens is one of their adult teeth ends up being loose, and they go to the dentist and they pull it and get an implant installed, and nobody even tells them that the reason that a tooth probably got sick or got loose was because of gum disease. So gum disease is this huge problem, whether people realize it or not, and that's one aspect. Now, what do you want to do if you do want to see a periodontist? Which, if you have gum disease or gingivitis, or know you do, or are you told that you have periodontal pockets that are deeper than 3 millimeters, then going to a periodontist is a really good idea. However, you have to be careful, and I'll tell you why. This is something you've got to use your own judgment on, your own common sense as far as what doctor you're going to. And remember, if you're not happy with a doctor, you have every right to go seek another doctor out. So one of the problems, well, periodontists have specific training, very specific training. They can save a loose tooth. They have specific techniques. That's what they do. That's what they've been trained to do. So they can actually save teeth even when they're in fairly bad shape. They can usually save them as far as the gum health goes. But what you got to watch out for is there's a lot of people. Let's see, how can I put this? Not everybody. Let's just say not everybody. But what you want to watch out for is a doctor that's a little too willing to pull that tooth and give you an implant instead of saving the tooth. So let me say that again. You want to watch out for someone that's a little too willing to pull your tooth and give you an implant instead of saving your own real tooth, your original tooth. So how do you do that? Well, you got to ask questions, and you're going to have to be very firm about what you want. I want you to save my tooth. I don't want you to pull it and do an implant. And they say there's no way to do that, then you have every right to go get a second or third or fourth opinion, because this is the skill set that periodontists have, right? They can save your teeth. They can help you. There's emdogain and all kinds of surgical techniques, all kinds of things they can do. They've got a whole big bag of tricks to help them save your teeth. So you should, if you hear something like that, you might want to get a second or third opinion. It's up to you, of course, but that's what I would do. There is no good substitute for your own natural teeth. So if you're able to hold on to them, or hold on to as many as you can, then that's what you should do. And I wrote a little more about what is a periodontist and what do they do on this blog, gingivitisblog.com, that I just started. I don't know how long I'll work on this blog, but it talks about this question in this particular blog post, and there'll be a link underneath if you want to read it. Otherwise, if you have questions, whatever, you can leave comments underneath this video. And I'm not a dentist, by the way, so don't get the wrong impression. I'm not a dental professional even. I'm just a guy who wrote a book called What You Should Know About Gum Disease, The Layman's Guide for Fighting Gum Disease. But I'm only knowledgeable with my own experience. I have a few understandings that I share in my book that can be helpful to people, but I am not a dental professional. So if you have or think you might have gum disease, always, always, always make sure you're under the care of a periodontist or a dentist. Preferably, again, with gum disease, a periodontist, because that's their specialty. So that's who you want to look for. But yeah, you always want to be under the care of someone who can monitor you, watch you, check your progress, make sure that everything's okay. So that's very important. So this video was about what is a periodontist and what do they do. I hope I answered that question thoroughly for you. You can always feel free to ask questions, or I hope you enjoyed this video, or I hope it helped you. Actually, I don't hope you enjoyed it. I hope that video helped you in some way, and if it did, please drop me a comment. It would be great to hear that, because this is some way I like to share some of the things I've understood and come to learn. So have a great night. Thanks, or day. Thanks for watching. Bye.